Just a quick video on what the work for this week looks like. So, week of October 20th. Wow. Chapter 8 listening. So when you go in there, as always, it's pretty similar. We got the survey, we've got the lectures and videos, we've got the discussion, we've got the quiz, we've got the supplemental material, we have the post-class feedback, which you don't have to worry about. I put something in there. I put the journal for chapter 6 or 8 or 9 if you want to do it early. Remember, it's not due until November 3rd, but since you don't have anything major due next week, if you want to do it early, certainly you can do the journal on either chapter 6 or chapter 8. Okay, I want to call your attention to the discussion. So in the discussion, I really want you to, when you're prepping for the discussion, I want you to focus on the different listening responses that the textbook shows. It's a continuum of listening responses. If you have the hardcover textbook, it's on, actually, I should change it. It's on pages 322, sorry, 222 up to 236. But what I really, and I want you to pay attention just for our general course discussion, pay attention to the different ways that you have been, the different listening responses that you have used over the past several days. And not just what you've used, but you're looking at why did you use it and how well did it work. In your small group discussion, I really want you to focus on the last three: analyzing, evaluating, and advising. Okay, I want you to think about, obviously you can't share every single time in your entire life that you've used them, but maybe pick some examples, and it doesn't have to be all three. You can focus on either analyzing or evaluating or advising and discuss the pros and cons, not in general, but for your specific situation. If it worked, why did it work? If it didn't work, what do you believe would have been a better response? I know a lot of times people just go blank in these situations. So if you cannot think of a time you used advising, evaluating, or analyzing, think about a time someone used one of these responses with you, and then discuss the pros and cons of it. Okay, so I wanted to show you something else because I just want to make sure that you are actually accessing the feedback that you should. So let me go here. Let me go to what I did last spring. Okay. So I can show you. If you go into my grades, when you've submitted work, you will see, and I've said this, there's another video with this, but the work is in black. When you've done the work and it's been graded, it's in blue. So if you click on the speech bubble, well, first of all, you can see your grade. Don't stop there. If you click on the speech bubble, it says, please look at the rubric for feedback. Okay, so when you click on view rubric, what you will see, let me make this a little bit bigger. Can I make it maximum? What you see is I show the score, and then I give you just a little bit of feedback there. Okay, so now let's exit. Oh, it works. Okay, the same thing with the journal. When you click on the journal, you see the score, and then it says, please see the attached document for feedback. And if you have chosen to get your feedback in video form, what you will see is here's a link to the written feedback where it's basically me highlighting things. And then here's a link to the video, and that takes you to the YouTube video. And I just want to reiterate, only you and I, and if you chose to share it with someone, we're the only people who can see that video. It is not opened for public consumption. But again, if you click it, for the journals, when you click on the rubric, all you'll see is the score. You won't see any feedback because I saved the feedback for either the written feedback or the video feedback. Okay. Was there anything else I needed to tell you about how this chapter is set up? Um, just be prepared to talk about listening in general. I'm trying to figure out how we can do a more general discussion. I will still have you do the small group discussions, but I want to give time for the entire class to discuss. So I'm actually going to make that a question on the survey. Like, what is a topic you think would be good to have the entire class discuss? So make sure that you give me some feedback. All right, I think that's it. See you guys on Wednesday.